What up, bosses? Your man MBR going to bring you some Nasus gameplay today. And once again, we're going to be looking at the E build, this new meta Nasus, and no stacks, and you just max your E and you go Rambo and all that. And when I first did the video, we had okay success with it, but I didn't really understand what I was meant to be doing. I made another video, but I've scrapped that off completely because I'm kind of wrong in the playstyle I'm going for. After playing over like 500 odd games with Nasus, where in every game, as you guys probably know, I say just let them push into you, you palm in the turret, you stack, come 20 minutes. If you had an okay game, you're probably around 350 maybe, and you're going to be beast mode. But the idea is that with this build, you take those 20 minutes, Nasus is useless. But with this build, from the get-go, Nasus is a lot stronger, which I wasn't really... I kind of understood that, but I was still trying to stack with Nasus. What's really with this build, I think you want to look at is no stack Nasus. You get stacks here and there, it's okay, but the idea is it's much more for, I think, higher elo games where games are a lot quicker. And... it gives Nasus that strength, and with the buffs on his ultimate, Nasus, if a game goes around 25 minutes with this build, Nasus is going to be a lot stronger than the stack build. But I think, if a game starts going over 25 minutes, then really this build starts falling off. And the way I personally look at it, anyway, is that if you're going this build, then why not go someone like Maokai and just do it Maokai? Or just go Darius and build as easy important. Just go tank Darius. He's going to be a lot stronger than what Nasus is, in my opinion. But I can kind of get it if you're, in a counter matchup, you go for this build. But I don't know, after 25 minutes, I've played quite a few games on stream where we were trying to tweak the build and, feel what was going on there. And I was just like, well, I felt useless. I didn't feel useless. We had an effect on the game and I was pushing, which was glorious. But I wasn't like really strong. I wasn't OP. Nasus come 30 minutes is generally OP. I can 3v1. Whilst with this build, I can't 3v1. I can tank for the whole bit, but out of that, it's like whatever. With the other build, with your lifesteal and the stacks, you just become invincible. But as I say, you have a lot weaker early games. So with this game, it's less focusing on stacking, which is really hard for me because stacks is life. But we're going to try and post ChoGath and we'll see what we can actually make happen. I've changed my masteries a slight bit. We've got like some additional points in there which give us better mana regen. Oh, that's nice. Better mana regen. Is he running it? TV's running TV. There's ChoGath seems. Oh, we didn't get it through one. Seems popular at the moment. We also get gold for miss minions. And we get so many gold for hitting ChoGath as well. So we'll see what we can get up to. So the idea of the build is that we're meant to go. What are we meant to go? Oh, actually, which fucking we have him here. The reason I flashed was because star points, YOLO, and all that. The reason I flashed him was I was worried he was going to Q, so I thought we. I was trying to outsmart him. It probably didn't actually really need to do it, but it looked cool, right? And the idea, you can shove in, but it just doesn't feel natural on Nasus. But I've been doing a bit of research and trying to think, why do people go this? But like I say, the idea in more pro games or higher elo, especially in like ranked, where people focus on, you're pushing, it draws attention to Nasus, which in theory, and this probably isn't going to happen because it's solo queue and solo queue doesn't work in that sense because fucking guys are nubs, is that the jungler is now going to start pressuring Nasus, which feels weird because you never want that. But it draws up a lot of free attention, your team can do more dragons, but at the same time it means you have to ward more, which is, I generally don't ward at all with Nasus because there just isn't a need to. So this build kind of literally just don't think of Nasus as Nasus, just think of as a tank, and that's why I say, go Maokai. Especially with Courage of the Colossus these days, the new Keystone point just makes him OP. But we'll go with it, and I'm going to make a short video comparing the two and my thoughts. But, I'm very just stack oriented because that is Nasus. But we are going to go double Dorans. I agree with that, I think it's good. And then he goes Corrupting Potion, which I don't know if it's necessary if I actually agree with the Corrupting Potion. The thing with Corrupting Potion, like right now, like we're going to kill ChoGath because you take that little bitch. I want the kills to be, I guess it's not bad if he gets kills. Normally I say let Lee have the kill, but I kind of like, we want to get easy as quick as possible. Great gank by Lee. I'm pretty sure ChoGath warded, but the Wither and Cho just had nothing. He could, if he flashes, he dies. It's just a waste of his flash. May as well keep it up. The way I look at this build, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I feel that with this right now, I've got 2 Doran drinks. That's 800 gold. And then plus the Corrupting Potion, that's 1300 gold I've got in items that aren't going to build into anything, which kind of feels a bit weird, really. But it's all about that, the idea. It's all trying to get you in that head, especially for me, where it just doesn't feel right. Is the idea is that you're pressing, don't think of it as Nasus. You got this early game, and now we can get a few kills and we can get a turret, and then we'll make it work. But if we don't, then I kind of feel, well, we've wasted all this gold. It's like kind of a way I look at it, it's like buying 3 Doran's rings. I hate people that go, I don't like Doran ring personally. Blade even, sorry. I don't really like that sort of build, but that's kind of like what we got going on here. But you can see the pressure now, but then we start asking for Shaka to gank. We know where he is, so we don't have to need to ward at the moment. Oh, he's dead, so definitely know where he is. And you see the damage we're doing. And also we get stacks on top of it, but you're probably, I've played quite a few games with this build now, and you're probably going to only have around 200 to 300 stacks for the game. So boring. FTM layout. I don't know what what? I don't know. I don't know what he used. We were first pick, so he picked ChoGath into me, which I wouldn't really recommend. ChoGath already the strongest pick into Nasus. Yeah, but you can see the pressure we're creating, and obviously it's causing him. Normally this wouldn't normally be the other way we'd be shoved in, but you know ChoGath can't actually do anything now unless Shaka comes, which we really need to ward for because we'll kill this one more wave before we ward. Hey, we'll shove this in because we've got a kind of a target on our head right now, and if Shaka wants to come, it would be pretty painful. Looking good. Maybe we could dive in. We have ult AS. Kill the pink. Just where our flash is, so a little bit vulnerable. But yeah, we're certain the pressure now, so if Shaka does come, it means he's not getting us aroused. But at the same time, if we die, then it's not going to be ideal. I imagine Show will probably actually have backed here. Oh, he's staying around. We want to be a bit careful we don't get caught. If we get caught in his Q, like he has his flash, he Qs me and then flashes. And plus the science, we wouldn't get my ult off in time. I think he could just like eat me alive. And we are really asking to be ganked by Shaka, which I don't really like. I'm gonna drop my pink down in this bush. We should really get a bit more aggressive, but we're not far enough yet. We're not really gonna take this turret until we have ZZ. We still hold TP, and we're looking cool. Look at that, it does some nice damage to you, and obviously it shows we know where Shaka is now, so we can carry on being aggressive. If we get that Ocean Drake, that would be glorious. And also with this build, one thing it does, like I say, it gives Nasus this early game strength. You know, look at us, we're dominating ChoGath right now. You wouldn't be able to do this with normal Nasus in theory, really, or you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to. I think the biggest point I was kind of reading is generally everyone stacks their Q. You know, it's your most used ability. It's normally your ability what is the easiest to use and does the most damage. But Nasus stacks his Q. Which is all great, and you have all this nice damage, but you use your Q to farm. You know? Imagine if you were, say, ChoGath, and you're just using your Q to farm all the time. You stack this ability, but you're just using it to last hit. You know, you're not going to do any damage to your opponent, and that's what Nasus is for the first 20 minutes. And that's why the E makes it so much difference. So it gives you that lot of pressure, but if the game starts going after 25 minutes, I don't think it's going to work out. And I would just say don't play like Nasus like this, because I know it's a kind of in thing, and it works with the current meta, but you know, Nasus is a stack champion. That's ain't about fucking just doing what we're doing right now, in my opinion. But it does work. It does work. But we're looking cool. The only thing is we don't have any like pots, and also we have got a lot of gold at the moment. That's cool. We are asking to be ganked. Maybe we kill Show here. I gotta be careful with his ult. Just tank it up a little bit more. Oh, you got it away? Nice. Oh, we're dead. As long as Lee gets out, it's okay. It's not really ideal. He Q's and Warthogs. I don't have a jungle. Well, I think your jungle's just there. Was he done? Oh no! Oh, where's the wards when you need one? That was beautiful. Oh, he missed his Q. Oh god, he might actually. He's alright. God, where's the ZZ at? That was actually really cool. So, it also feels weird because you don't focus on cooldown either. Like, normally you would focus on cooldown as Nasus, whilst this build you just don't focus on cooldown. Like, I built a Frozen Heart with it, and it's just not what you want to do because you're not about the stack life. It's not about the stack life. Oh, okay. That's cool. Actually, he come back. I reckon. Maybe you couldn't. Kind of want to, but. Oh, the burn. We tried. It was worth. Oh, was it worth a try with flashes now? And Shaka probably gonna be pretty mad, but I don't know. It wasn't. It was a bit cheeky by me. I just kind of wanted to see what we could actually do. But you see how like here, like you wouldn't dream of doing this with Nasus, and it's working. And we got 90 stacks, which isn't too bad. But again, we've used all my charges up on my pots now, which is a bit of a bummer. The thing what's quite nice. Ooh. Quite nice with ChoGath is that for himself is that he heals off the last hit, which is pretty dense. We do be careful because his ult's gonna be coming up now, so if we get caught in that Q, we'd be in trouble. You don't want to underestimate the show. Oh yeah, it was a silly thing I did. Doing that onto Shaq. We get the kill, it's like definitely worth it, but we didn't get the kill, and now we're kind of like screwed myself over a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I just want to wind him up even more. You're gonna be getting salty now. See what he says now. Here we go. Emo, you're pathetic. Okay then, there we go. Oh guys, let's get some salt going on right there. But yeah, good stuff. And we can actually afford my ZZ now. One more wave, right? Shaco's actually bot side, and ChoGath's TP's down, so unless mid was coming up, we should be cool. But yeah, I think, so the first video I did with this, I didn't really actually have a true understanding of what I was meant to be doing. Like, I kind of understood the point, but not to perfecting, which I think we've kind of perfected, or we're perfecting this game. This is the way I think you should be doing it. Whilst, like I say, the previous game I had recorded, I was just kind of trying to stack, like when we were on stream, I was trying to hold the wave there and get every stack possible, which was a long process, because you've only got, like, by that point in time, you only had I didn't even have, like, I probably had like 10% cooldown around 20 minutes or something, so it was really hard. But yeah, just no stacks, just damage, which is working out. But you know, we got like a 10 to 15 minute window now. Well, we're looking cool. You know, don't get me wrong, it's still going to be strong going into it, but it's not going to be like that glorious Nasus, or it could be around 30 minutes. There is a big damage drop off. And also Storm Raiders, I don't know if you really truly pocket, because you're not going to get a Triforce on these till 4th or 5th item really, when normally it would be maybe 3rd or 2nd. I don't know, it's also every game situational, but your Triforce is definitely a lot later on this build. We have ZZ now, so we can drop that down. I might be a little bit flash. I think he's actually going mid. And again, you know, we can make those TP plays, but at the same time, it's not like it's, even though, you know, we are stronger in this, he does a lot more damage, but it's not like a Darius TPing in, or a Nectar, or even a Maokai. You know, you don't really have that. See, we have a Wither, but, you know, Wither's got no points behind it, so it's not really all that strong, but yeah, we're looking cool here, and we got some good pressure. I wish we didn't put my ZZ down. It's always the case. I always like, why did we put it there? I think it's actually going to probably still reach this turret. Nice. Give him a little level 7, just to wind him up. We do it again. Just to make him mad. Cool beans. I don't know why I don't think ChoGath's problem at all. It was just Lee's play. The thing is, Lee's also then put this attention up here, which just made everything so much easier. Yeah, Shay is definitely mad, but he ain't trolling. There's not really much he can do. We've just got this build where we're pushing him in super hard, and should be getting ganked. Now, like I say, with this build, I'm so far pushed forward right now. Why aren't we getting ganked? Like we've been ganked once when like we dove too hard in Lee camp. And that's it. It's just like, yeah, whatever. He comes then, but a bit too late, buddy. Yeah, another turret. Oh, we just took 2 turrets in the space of 3 minutes, and huge. We're gonna actually get him. That's cool. Like I say, we should be able to get the Drake soon. It would be pretty cool. We'll actually back off here. We've got a good amount of gold. And like I say, the build pack, you know, just don't really look for the frozen heart. Well, I guess it is situational. If they've got a load of 80 carries, then why not? But I think your next big item, Spirit Sergeant, just make Nasus really strong. Item-wise, yeah, it's depending on what Nasus is going to be pretty solid here, to be honest, against the show, and Victor and Brand. But yeah, we're looking in carry mode, so I am quite enjoying this build. It does feel nice, but it doesn't feel like Nasus, you know. It feels cool that we can do all this damage now, but again, I always come to this point where really, you know, why am I not playing someone else? So why am I not playing Renekton, who can just like insta-kill ChoGath? Blah-de-blah-de-blah. And it just, I don't know. That's cool. Like, we're destroying him. And ZZ is, we actually have a reset on that, so we're just carrying the pressure. They don't really need me for Drake. You can even take this blue if you really want to. As long as it's not having it, I can nick it, whatever. And should we pissed him off? Well, and Trudy, because Lee Sin's made some good ganks. I say they don't need me and they can die. That's again that Ocean Drake, especially with this build. One thing Nasus generally does need is mana. Yeah, with this build, I think Ocean Drake would be even more so. I have changed up like 2 of the points. One of the points is we get like gold. I think you have to actually auto attack in between, which I haven't necessarily been doing as much because I just never taken this point before. This is what I mean. Like right now, generally speaking, you probably like do a lot more damage. Like the E hurts. That's good. You see how tanky we are. We just don't really have that damage. Oh god, that's an Ezra. Oh, that's a lot of people. Didn't realize Ezra. That's cool. Yeah, nice and tanky is easy. I'm also fed, which makes life a lot easier. I should get return top because that's a big wave we need to deal with. I will hold TP because TP plays. But yeah, it's yeah, good. And also the other point you're taking is I get so much mana back so yeah, just so much mana. I think additional regen, something around those lines, instead of getting health and mana back when I get kills, which I guess is not too bad. Like you only get 5% when you get a kill, which with Nasus really you've got the lifesteal, so you probably wouldn't be in. It's not really the massive thing. Whilst I this worst, yeah, I think this mana one over time works out a lot better. We get the Ocean Drake finally, super good. I think it's gonna be like a 20-minute surrender vote, to be honest. Like we're looking solid. We've got a good push on. And yeah, and this is the thing I normally say with Nasus, well, I always sort of complain about with him, well not really complain, but is when you are Nasus, no matter what point in time, like right now, if I was normal Nasus, I'd be like, well, I kind of want to stack, but at the same time I want to push, which we don't really need to push right now because we have no lane pressure, so we're going to draw attention we don't necessarily want right now. But we're drawing attention, that's the main thing. But as I always say with Nasus, you can't really do it, or if you do it, you're not going to get stacks, and it's kind of, you're just always going against yourself, so this build does really kind of help in that sense. You've got a lot of pressure here. The only thing is I don't really. Oh, we know we need like some pinks. We know where they are. It's only really Shaq. I'm not scared of Shaq here on his own. So yeah, we'll carry on pressuring. So you just gotta be careful. Unless we don't know where anyone is, it's risky doing this, you know. But if it's drawing attention, my team's doing well, then it's happy days. And I'm not scared of Shaq, to be honest. Like Shaq ain't gonna do shit. Ain't gonna do shit. I think we're actually probably killing one there. Are you gonna get him? I'm not. Actually, I should kill him with my E here. We make it look like I'm not gonna kill him, and then be like, boom! Oh, he's not there. Let's try. No legendary diamond gold will take on my Nasus, bruh. Currently, actually, be doing flex queue on stream. Don't go. If you guys haven't checked out on stream, Twitch TV /BigRush stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Normally from 7 PM last Sunday. Which is English time, but yeah, we do a lot of ranked, which mix the champions up, mainly like Necton or Tristana and stuff like that. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. But yeah, we're currently 5-1 in my flex queue. We won 5 in a row, and we dominated the next one, but unfortunately my team kind of... Oh, because Ziggs and Zed just got super fed, and yeah, they just insta-killed everyone. This game was lost in champs, like, well, you picked into me, bro. There's really much more than that, you know. You did pick show into me. And we were first pick, so I don't think you really anything to blame. See, this the Dorans certainly have created the issue, and that's what I guess you're looking at. Is like, come 20 minutes, 5 minutes later, you're going to be ending anyway. So you made good use out of those items, which has been good. So from here, what can we go for? Well, we could probably go Starix because it's super fed. Like, we don't really need a Triforce because we don't have all those stacks. So the Starix plus the shields, it's just trying to make you that uber tank, really, I guess. The purpose of the build. I'm going to take that out. TP's up. We could actually TP bot. It's coming, brah. What are you ghosting to, bro? Oh, won't get you. Oh, why'd you... I could've went through that. You gonna die? You're not gonna die. Not gonna get anyone. That's coming. This way a ghost would be nice, but the flash is what he runs on his build. The fucking turret. So that's just kind of what I've gone for, is I'm just trying to stick to his build as much as possible. We have talked about getting like a Rylai's and that, but I think with this, which does give you an increased AP, I guess, but I think this is the sort of build you really want to go for, is just a pure tank like this, which works out nicely. And then truck a Triforce in if you really want to. But it all depends on like how fed you're going. Like, we're pretty fed right now, so it makes life a lot easier. And gives us that, obviously being fed gives us the option to go be more aggressive and get more damage compared to if we were behind, you know, we would have to just go pure tank. Well, we made that team blame each other, which is good. The only thing is we have a big wave pushing the top, but there's a nice pressure here with the ZZ. It'd be cool if we could carry on, but Victor is just the ultimate king at wave clearance. I don't know. But this is what you want. This is what we've done here, really, is the perfect thing you want to be doing with this current Nasus build, is just asserting all this pressure and winning the game within that sort of 20-25 minute window. which is the way this going is good. But you know, my team have got won their lanes as well without the need. You know, we haven't had to make any plays, and we can't say we've really drawn Shaco. We created pressure. You know, took 2 turrets out freaking quick, but like right there, like if you're normal now, so maybe you get a kill. Then I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe. Oh, we're so tanky though. We wouldn't be able to survive as well. Nice. Still, oh, we're gonna get pulled in. That's all for the start. Yeah, we went 2 ham for that kill on a Shaco then. No, it was like when you're trading kills like that, it's just not worth it. You know, if it's the enemy team, I can kind of agree because it stops our pressure. You know, mid did take a huge chunk, but you know, as a fed team, you don't need to be trading kills like I did. We could have just pulled out, but I was greedy because Ezreal got a TP. Of course he does. Nice, the god. Yeah, it was just silly. 2 ham. But you see the ZZ, the portal made a nice pressure. We've got another Ocean Drake coming up, which is good. Ezra has TV top, but we have TP for that anyway, which I'll probably use. We've got Starix now. He's stopped pushing. He's scared. We haven't lost the turret. We may probably get there in time, actually. I don't know. Probably will. So we DP top, or we just hold TP? I mean, we just hold TP. We go get Drake. But yeah, we're looking good, but you can kind of see the damage. Like you can see how tanky we are, but at the same time, Nasus can be as tanky as this with his other build because of the lifesteal with your Q, with the Sheen Q, the lifesteal. You'll just get like, healing 24/7, which just makes you just as tanky. But it is nice, and it's working. So it just I don't know, it just doesn't feel like Nasus. Just doesn't feel right not stacking. But I think this has certainly probably been my best game with this build. Helped a lot that Lee Sin has create a lot of pressure top as well, but I think this has certainly been the best game with it because I was just asserted, you know, we haven't stacked. We had 201 stacks by 22 minutes. It's not bad. I've certainly had less stacks in 20 minutes more with the key build, so. And I haven't been focused on stacking at all, you know. We could pick up stacks here and there, whilst previously when I've been doing this build, I say I've been trying to actually hold the way for stacks, which just isn't the way you want to be doing it. Reported, oh god, my team's playing. They're about to fall apart, they're about to get ready for the carry. No, go down. Oh, ow. We're gonna have to carry. Blue buff, blue buff, blue buff. Let's go. Cool. Oh. Alright, we'll push out bot, I guess. Lee's dead. There's a massive wave top. Someone's have to deal with that. We drop my ZZ down here. It'd be cool. We get the big one though. We still got to be careful. I can't help it. Can't help myself. I want to put. The only thing we've got to be a bit careful. We don't have any pressure, especially with Lee dead. We've kind of been asking to get ganked. And no summoners. It's cool. I love how the ZZ gives us gold as well. It feels so good. 2 top, so you know this is where my team now should be creating some pressure elsewhere. Not really well. They're actually coming bot by looks things. Can we get him? That's a good sight. I didn't actually proc turret. Feels bad. Oh, dang. Can I not like it? I level 7 at the moment. What the fuck? That kind of sucks. But I died for that. Oh god, no way. There's the shield, bro. It was like right now, like we just don't have that damage. Like we're super freaking tanky, but we just don't. I don't know. We did it to be honest. It just doesn't feel like normally I'd probably like one shot on them right now. We were this bad like 22 minutes in. We have 229. Whoa, 230 CS. Gee, I don't think I've ever had so many last hits in a game. At this point, that's some crazy farm right there. It's like almost 100 over 80. Well, it's like 80 over anyone else. That is insane. Okay, I've been quite impressed by this E-build so far. I don't know. It worked on me. It stopped. I think it did. Stopped. I don't know. It did oh. But you can see now, like the E, where it had that initial damage, it's a lot stronger, obviously fighting underneath it. But that E damage isn't like what it was. Like it gets that once you max it, it's that capped off point, and there's just nothing more really to this E build now. And that's why I say 25 minutes, you start falling off right now. We're looking good because we're fed, and you know we're gonna be solid. But you know you can see this build starts to fall off a little bit. Like that E burst isn't as strong as what it used to be. But it's still great for farming, and you know, assert my pressure. And you know, if we do fight someone in 1v1, we will beat anyone who we choose to take on. So it's not really like an issue. You can see there. Oh, that hit me over. Right. GG. Looking good. We do have like 3k. I'm going to try and force this issue here. ZZ's about to be back up. And also remember putting down your ZZ, like even if like, you're getting pushed into your base. Something I have done really well. I think we've probably done my best game in generally in everything really at the moment. Like I've made good use of my ZZ, which sometimes I don't. I hold on for it for too long and I don't push it down because I'm like, nah, I won't use it. And you know, yeah. Like now, it's probably not the greatest position, but by the time I use it again, it should be up. Who's Lee gonna report now? We should be able to get this, I think. We have Bane, like, just auto-attacking. And we got, like, Bane behind me. We got, like, a strong team. Looking good. Probably should back. I think we're really going to get much more here. Actually going to TP top. Unless we get cancelled. That would be quite lame. Lame. Whoa, but easy there, bro. Alright, well, I really wanted that farm top. It was a bit of a city. I should have backed then TP top. I was just kind of like, yeah. Oh, I got all those minions. No, my stacks. Alrighty, so. I think we probably could. Actually, I don't think I could actually afford a Triforce, so. We'll get Iceborne. Fuck it. So yeah, we're one item away. I think with this build, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really built enough Triforce or Iceborne. So I did try Iceborne with it. One nice thing with the Iceborne, or you get a 20% like you do with the Triforce anyway, to be honest. But you get that armor there, and also the slow and wave killer. You know, like your E is still quite a long cooldown, 7.8. Plus you get the 20% from it, and then I can Q, which just means we shove it even quicker. Which is cool. So I think Iceborne's not necessarily, it's not a bad fall off, but at the same time, because you don't have as many stacks, like the Triforce is a bit nicer because you get the additional AD and everything, but I'm not really 100% sure on that, but you know, either one kind of works, and you know, the slow year of Iceborne, I used to always build Iceborne over Triforce, but I think Triforce buffs lately and a Nurse and Iceborne have made Triforce a lot better, but the slow combo with Wither and the Iceborne Q is just deadly. It's just a real strong chain CC, so that's cool. Yeah, it's good stuff. The only thing right now is we have no one actually asking to get my ass handed to me. Like right now, we're dead. But yeah, so dead. So dead. That was really, really stupid. 622, that's some crazy damage. It's a tree damage of 622. It's quite a lot of ChoGath ult right there. And in fact, it's tree damage, you know, we can't. That's 622 just straight up. It was really stupid on me. There's the thing with Nasus pushing like that, but this is what I talk about when you are pushing. You've got to remember where your enemy team is, and also where your team is. My team were all kind of just doing nothing because they had like just shopped, and I'm there just pushing and kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. And yeah, as tankers we are, if you're going to get 5-man ganked, or really even you get 3-man ganked, and your team is nowhere near you, you are going to die pretty quickly, as we did stand no chance there whatsoever. That's cool. Wow, it's a bit of a city death, and it slows down the pace of the game, which is never great, but it is what it is. So last time we'll probably just go more tankiness, like Randiums would be pretty solid. Slow we get off of it. But also because we wasted TP earlier, so it'd all been such a great game. We were farming like a god, and now everything's kind of dropping down, and everyone's catching up with us. You know, everything until the last 5 minutes has been perfect. That's cool. We'll go. Just quickly get a stack along the way. Burn, you gonna get them all? There's the Iceborne power there. That's pretty sweet. Getting stacks along the way, bro. Stack life. It's all about the stack life. Can't get stacks. 294 is actually pretty reasonable. It's more than, I think it's the most amount of stacks I've actually had with this build. And farm, so everything's been pretty good. And like I say, I haven't really been focused on stacks either. I'm only kind of picking up some stacks now because we're not really doing anything. I really just kind of want to push top actually. We'll drop my ZZ down there. Like we don't have Lee at the moment, so we may as well. But the thing is, by now, like, if you look at the build, your E would be maxed anyway, so you would wave clear and just as quick, or even harder, because you'd have more stacks. So I say, after that 25-minute window, I think this build then switches paces, but we would never assert the pressure we did with the other Nasus build. No way. Unless you got super fair, like crazy. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have done some crazy shit ridiculous, though. It shouldn't happen. And this build is, I say, maxing that E, you're actually using it instead of farming off minions. Or you're kind of doing both, because it can do both. Multiple AoE compared to your Q, which can only hit one target. You get the cloud, and finish him! There's a pentakill! Oh, this is it! This is it! Pentakill! Pentakill, 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 pentakill. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pentakill. Pentakill. Come on. Don't mess with me, bro. I've never had a pentakill in my life on Nasus. Ever. Ever. Yes, it's gonna be forever. I think the most I've had a few quadra kills. I've never ever got a penna with Nasus. Never, man. Feels so bad. I look like Yi and Zac. Ew, fucking Zac. Kha'Zix. Akali. Akali again. Swain. But no Nasus. 600 odd games of Nasus. Never had a penna kill. Come close, but that was it. But that was my moment. If it was the E build, I would just permanently use this build if we got a penna kill. Then that would have been it. GG. Yeah, really solid game. I think we've kind of perfected what we needed to do with that build, and now I kind of understood after, you know, we spoke a lot on Twitch with you guys and reading your comments on how it should be played, because I never heard of this before. I think we really perfected that very well then, and it was a great success, and we absolutely wrecked, which was cool beans. We'll have a quick look where we are. 17k gold. We're like 5k over anyone on my team, pretty much for 4,300 if you want to be a bit picky. We got an S+. It was a solid game, you know, we outfarmed everyone on there by like 7k, you know, we were miles ahead of ChoGath. My farm, 296, we were 100 minions pretty much over anyone else, and we hadn't been doing all that dumb shit at the end, we'd have been like just destroying, created so much pressure, and then Shaka didn't really come top much, but when he did, he couldn't do anything, and we made ChoGath like really pissed off, which feels good. I love getting people to flame, and that was probably the perfect game for this build, and it actually kind of makes me think this build isn't too bad. Like when I first be playing, I'd be like, meh, but I still don't think it's Nasus, and I think if you're going to do it, then play like Maokai. But at the same time, Maokai doesn't have the wave clear of Nasus does because of his E, and that's a benefit of Nasus' E. So if you could go Darius and just do the Q, it's going to do about the same amount of like the E. Plus you're just so much stronger going into fights, and you got your ultimate, and you get some stacks, and then if Darius gets that like multi-man heal with his Q, he's just as strong, or as strong as anyone really. But like damage-wise, we're highest damage in the game, 26k. But this is what I mean. Nasus then after this sort of 25-minute mark, I think it starts dropping off. But as Dark, my main man, is saying, like most pro games sort of go on that, and that's why Nasus is weak. Because every time I ever play him ranked, and it doesn't happen enough in my videos, we get punished. You know, I haven't really uploaded. Well, it doesn't really happen too much when I play draft, but when I get into ranked, even though my draft's higher, MMR's higher than my ranked. People just crush. They do. Or sometimes it's okay, but when people focus your lane on Nasus, it's the worst thing ever. If they take your turret early on, Nasus is screwed. With this build, it's not going to happen. Even if you're having a bad time, your E is going to deny that wave. So there's so many positives of the build, but it's just not Nasus. But I want to do a shorter video comparing the two, which I'm currently moving house at the moment. I'm moving into a new flat, which I want to do where I'm going to be able to actually focus on my YouTube and start doing everything up again. So everything's kind of a bit here and there. I want to stop doing sort of less full gameplays and more doing them on Twitch, but at the moment with me moving, it's sort of a bit of a mess. But as per usual, bosses, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. I already enjoyed this. I think this is actually one of my best videos we've done on Nasus for quite a while. It was a really solid game and done the job. It'd be interesting to try and get some more out of this build with some against like like a Darius, who I think you should be using this build against. But again, to be honest, Quassus uses it in every single game he played in Nasus, and he's top in Challenger, and it does work. And if games are going early on, then sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's kind of put my thoughts up there a bit more. But we had Lee Sin helping out those two early ganks from Lee, and then another one changes everything. If the jungler doesn't come, we probably never push as hard, or we create that as much pressure, or we get the gold like we did, even though Lee got the kills. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, as per usual, bosses, I hope you have a great day. Take it easy. Peace. I'm not really. Fuck. I was like, as long as Lux stays near me, we should just about pull this off. Nice.